Hey everyone, good morning, It's 5:50 a.m. here and we're on day 19. Whoop, whoop. So a couple things. I was looking over some of the videos and I have like a really blurry video and a really staticky video. I'm going to take it down. I think it's annoying to have those videos up. Uh, and like I said before, some are just not playing. So like if there are times where it's like, she's on day 19 and it's like 15 and 12. It's because they're just not uploading. But I am staying committed to my 120 days, and I did the video last night in regards to the vitamins and stuff that we'll be taking because they came in the detox. So I'm super excited. Let's go ahead and go right into things. First, we're going to do our light our candle. I also bought some more candles. Even though this one's pretty good still, I love candles. So light a candle. Put on our oil. And just to release any negative energy, all you do is just take a deep breath in. And do that one more time. We love ourselves. We are wonderfully and beautifully made. We're not going to let anyone distract our energy today. Remember, we really talked about the breathing and energy yesterday and the chakras and orientation for the brain body center that I go to, and it was really nice. And I think my biggest takeaway was how we do have all these competing energies, how it just takes away from our overall core energy. So when we're just so tight and when we are having so many thoughts go through our mind, about the day or the week or just upset, all that energy just stays with us and we get like clammy and we get like other things that come out our pores. But taking the time to do like the belly breathing, taking the time to actually, tap the danja, just so that you are letting out a lot of that negative energy. And I know, like, first time it's like, it's different, right? It's still different and new for me, but like, I'm tapping now, but I have seen improvement. Like I said, I was down last week. I was physically down with hurting. But like in the past, if I was down, like I still wouldn't be doing this right now. Like I wouldn't be doing anything. I'll be in the wool with me thing. So that's where I see the changes. I see the changes where things aren't so much wool with me. But yeah, but let's go to the detox and everything. So we're doing a detox today. So this is the finished product. So I strained it and everything, and we have our vitamins. So one of the reasons I'm doing a detox is because I just want to clean my system. So this is definitely not a thing for me where I want to lose 10, 15 pounds. Like I used to go into detoxes and stuff like that, but with everything else that I'm doing to just better my overall self, it's more so in regards to building a healthy body. I think that's my main my main goal. So we have the turmeric. I know what I'm saying, guys. I just can't talk. Have this. I take this because again, the pain with arthritis, I like to take more holistic. We have the recharge, just to kind of keep my energy up for the day. We have the B12. We have our new buddies who are joining us, the CMOS tablet and the Serpor tablet. So we got these today. So welcome to the club. My water is always this light red because I do water enhancers, just because it's easier for me to be accountable. Alright, gut check. I just think, I always think like when I do this regimen in the morning, my body's just like, yay, he's taking care of us. My organs and stuff are all happy and everyone's just like, yes, we're getting hydrated and all this other stuff. Bottle up. A lot. Yep. But just like we are going to live. When I've been looking at it like this. My body is my baby. Like, I get one body. I have not treated it well because I'm 34, and I think, like, when I talk about drinking and stuff like that, like, for me, I think, like, even before, when I got diagnosed with rheumatoid arthritis, I just wanted something that kind of take me away. So, like, wasn't to the point where it's like, oh, I need to go rehab. So it was just like, it was more than usual. Like, it was more like, I worked nights at that time. So more like, go off work at 5 o'clock somewhere, and wine just came too normal of a thing. And it just made me feel uncomfortable. And that's something I had to take away when I think about the drinking. Because I talk to others besides my husband, like, be transparent, he lived with me, like, yo, this is a lot to deal with. But when I talk to others who deal with me on a regular basis, they're like, oh no, you're fine, you're functional, or this and third. But I didn't feel comfortable. So I think anytime you have something that you're doing that you don't feel comfortable, like, it makes you feel yucky inside, doesn't mean you have an addiction or anything, or you may do. I mean, let's not, like, sugarcoat addiction either. But if you feel like this ain't the life for me, you need to take the responsibility to just stop or decrease. So I think being able to come to that conclusion is why, like, I'm so, like, in tune with my body now, because, like, I don't want this. My body is precious. So anywho, immunity boost, we're doing it. This is an elderberry ginger. So I bought a variety pack, which I'm gonna buy a variety pack of the energy ones too, because my husband drinks them. Like, I like these. I'm like, oh, thanks for letting me know about some more. But awesome. I just always think that my body is just doing flips right now. All right, we're gonna stick with our emotion series. So since we're doing a detox for 14 days, we're also going to be finishing this bad boy. This is number 1. So let's go ahead and take our first gulp. Like I said, I did this detox before. Not for the faint. And trust me, if you do this, you're gonna buy it and you're going to want to stop. Like, legit gonna want to stop. But it's gonna clean you out. And if you're trying to, like, literally clean yourself out, I say go ahead and just first thing in the morning, just chug it. All right. Whew, that was rough. But I'm also, like, this is my third time doing this. I ain't used to it, so we'll see. But on that note as well, you can do orange slices if the taste is too much. I don't, just because I can't eat till 12. But you can do orange slices. All right. So let's go ahead. All right. So we're still on our emotion series, and we did envy yesterday. We're doing repression today. So again, I really like that we're staying on this because, like, emotions is like the core of everything. And we talked about in orientation our 5 senses that we can see: hear, touch, smell, hear, and taste. But also the 5 senses we can't see. So when you think about, like, the third eye, so emotional connection, memory, things like that, which are just as important. So I'm glad we're doing the emotion series, and let's just jump right into it.
Welcome to this session, where we'll be exploring how to work with repressed emotions. Let's start by taking a position that's comfortable. Hold your back nice and tall, so it feels like the top of your head is reaching towards the sky. Close your eyes and take a moment to scan your body. gently seeing if anything wants to relax or let go. Notice any emotions, the state of your heart, seeing if anything wants to be acknowledged. And now settling in to whatever is here with openness and attentiveness. And turning your attention to the breath, observing the rising and falling sensations of each breath. Get curious about it, noticing its rhythm, how it feels. Notice all the subtle details as it flows in and it flows out. And at times as you breathe, you may notice emotions arise. Sometimes when they sweep through us, our instinct is to push them away, or perhaps stop our practice. So as an experiment, hold whatever arises gently, the way you would hold a flower, and observe it with curiosity. You might say to the emotion, "There you are. I see you." Trust you can hold the space for it. Become intimate with whatever's happening. And then come back to the breath, over and over. Now relax your attention, feeling into the moment. Today we'll be talking about repression. Imagine coming home after a long day, only to find the sink overflowing with dirty dishes. Anger starts to surface toward your inconsiderate roommate, but you are exhausted, so rather than facing an argument, you push your emotions aside and clean up the mess. Later, you try not to think about it, but your irritation is percolating. When your roommate arrives home, you say a curt hello and head for your room. Repression is hard to detect. It can feel like a subtle irritability or an ambient fatigue. We might not even realize that we're repressing something, but by pushing away unpleasant emotions, we only prolong and deepen our suffering. Mindfulness, however, teaches us to notice what we're bearing, and with that awareness, we learn to face our emotions head on. So what might that look like? Well, instead of repressing your anger about the dishes, what if you turn towards your irritation, noticing the sensations in your body? And what if you took a moment to calm your emotions? This way, when your roommate comes home, you can have a calm, clear-headed conversation about the issue. There's a great quote that reads, "You can close your eyes to the things you do not want to see, but you cannot close your heart to the things you do not want to feel." By repressing our feelings, we're shutting down our emotions to avoid confrontation or numb ourselves from pain. And it doesn't work. Our emotions won't go away until we acknowledge them. So it's up to us to practice self-awareness, face our emotions, and take skillful action. Now gently.
Alrighty. I like that a lot. Just because as I think about emotions and what that actually means and looks like, I realize that there are things that I'm working through, of course, like we all. But I do repress a lot of things and it turns into resentment, right? And it turns into physical complications and issues. One of the things in orientation that was talked about is basically, and how I took it, was forgiveness. So the ability to, no matter how bad someone done you, no matter how much you may think you hate someone, having the ability to control your emotions to the point where you can flip that emotion from hate to love. And if I'm not on any journey, it's on a journey. If I have to say what type of journey I'm on a journey to figure out how to regulate emotions, how to turn feelings that are icky into controllable feelings that I can process and understand. So I say all that to say thank you again for being here with me today, and I hope you have a great day.